Hello and welcome to the GT3 Championships for the eSeniors at Paul Ricard. We see ourselves running around the track this time in the Porsche Cup. Very difficult car, as usual, due to the traction control. But as usual, again, we have the usual professionals who can, shall we say, drive well. So I think the usual suspects are already doing well in pre-qualifying, if we're being brutally honest. So I think it's going to be, the usual suspects doing really well in this race. So I think we'll just see where it goes, see where it takes us, and hopefully have a really good, fun race. I've got Jeremy with me again.
Hello everyone, a pleasure to be here.
And we'll be going through the good, the bad and the ugly as far as the race is concerned. We're not going to concentrate too much, to be honest, on incidents, for the simple reason being we want to show the good rather than the bad. Obviously, if there's any passes and stuff like that, we're more than happy to show passes. So that's what we'll be concentrating on, and hopefully you'll all enjoy it. So we're now on board with qualifying. Hopefully the stream's going to be well. I've had to reset my machine back up as a result of upgrading to Windows 11. Hopefully I've got everything right. I have spent a bit of time testing and lastminute.com and things. But I think I've probably got it more or less nailed. Although I have just seen something that I'm not happy with. So I'm just going to move something around on the screen. You may or may not spot it. You're getting no points or prizes if you do spot it. So I'm just giving you advantage that if something starts moving on the screen, it's me who's doing it, okay? So just bear with me. I'm just moving the track logo away from the track itself, so you can quite clearly see there now the track is visible as is the track logo. Got this sort of technology so we can play with it. At the end of the session again, we're going to be doing what will be driver of the day. It was a good success on Sunday, so much so that Andrea, who won on Sunday, actually screenshotted it to show his missus. So I don't know if that was any Brucey bonuses later on that evening. I'm sure he'll keep them to himself. But here's the table from the Porsche Cup. So at this moment in time, you can quite clearly see it's pretty much, I'm not going to say it's a one-man band at the moment, but it's a one-man band at the moment. Chris Bourne is just under 50 points shy of David Noble. So Chris would have to completely fail, quit, get no points for David Noble to take first place there. I don't think that's actually going to happen. But you can see behind that, we've then got Noble, Van Brabant and Bird separated by 10 points. Further down, we've then Jonathan Wood, who unfortunately isn't racing this week and unlikely to race in the next couple of weeks. And apparently, if you see him on the server, you've got to tell him to do one, due to grounds of him suffering with, I think it's tendonitis actually.
Yes, yes.
I don't think Merch is on the server at the moment. I don't recall seeing Merch on the server.
No, and actually, David Noble isn't there today.
Okay, so therefore David Noble isn't going to gain. I don't think Merch is on the server, so Merch is not going to gain any points. So this is a really good opportunity for Petri to Vitala to gain points. Is he on the server? He is on the server. John Saunders as well. I've seen his name. Steve Howells has done some blistering pre-qualifying laps, and Terry Trowbridge. So I think there's going to be quite a few of them making headway actually in this leaderboard. And we've got a new driver. I did see him before, Frank Roder. Hi Frank, welcome to the Porsche Cup. You did race yesterday in the GT4. And we've got Kevin's joined us again. Hi Kevin, welcome to the race, and hopefully see if we can all improve on last week. Just switch off the table. We don't need that now. We've got 15 minutes left in qualifying. I'll put the table up with the fastest lap so you can see exactly where everyone's up to. Terry Howard's done a 1:58.4. That's pretty decent actually. I'm not too sure what the fastest lap's going to be here. That's not going to be far off. Possibly a late 1:57 from the likes of your Chris's and your Carlos. But that's a pretty respectable lap time, that, to be honest. And Petri Vitala's done a 2-minute flat. No one at the moment is making headway on the track, which goes to show just how difficult this track is. In fact, Petri's spoilt his lap. Steve Howells, we're on board with him. He's half a second up as we speak. He'll just sit on board. He's the most advanced driver going round at the moment. He's 9/10 up, and he's coming up to a second at the moment. This is going to move him up. It's only going to move him up a couple of places as it stands, but I think it's a good sighter for Steve because Steve's been putting some decent laps in, as we've seen. Just a quick hellos to the stream. Hi, Johan. Welcome. Or hello, as you put there. Hi, Big Natty. Welcome as usual. Stefan Buckley. Hi, Stefan. It's a demon car. Needs to be exercised. Yeah, I'm not going to refer to the Exorcist there.
Yes.
Hi, Krista. Welcome to the stream. Horton, Texas Racing. We've got Billy. Thanking you for the stream. Oh, you're more than welcome. When we can do it, we'll do. Good luck to the drivers tonight. Just here to improve my driving in this fun car. Yes, that's certainly a statement to use. Fun car. Big Natty's saying Windows 11. I was a brave man. I'll wait. Yeah, Natty, I did. It wasn't as much of a gamble as it sounds. What I did was I installed it onto a different drive, so my Windows 10 stayed. And, you know, I didn't just jump at it. But to be fair, it's been pretty good. I've had no issues with anything as of yet. And I've done everything, I think, in the last 2 days that I normally do. So nothing's hit me in the face yet. Yeah, Stefan, so far so good. It's nice and smooth, working really well. I'm not AMD. Obviously, AMD struggling with the Windows 11 at the moment. Apparently, that's going to be fixed midway in October. But I'm Intel, so you know, no problems at all. Hi, Huve. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Craig. Hi from Dubai International Airport. So, are you working there or are you travelling? If you're travelling, get your screen out and let everybody watch. Get them all subscribing and tick in that like box. Let's get these numbers up. And they've got Terry Terry Howard, who's done a fast lap. He says, "My lap's done. I'm now eating dinner quickly." Obviously, compete with Chris Bourne there, getting the food in. Aye, travelling home.
Ah, that's good. Hello, gentlemen.
Where's home again, Craig? Sorry, just to remind me. Chris is 4/10 up. I'm on board with Chris at the moment. I get confused where everyone's from because there's that many names and there's that many countries and best will in the world to try to remember, but it's just not straightforward. Northampton, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, about an hour and a half away from me, that.
Hello, you.
Hi, you. Yeah, looking forward to listening to it here as well.
You looking forward to talking to you later on.
Hopefully you'll enjoy the stream and see it through. So Carlo's gone quickest with a 1:57, but at this moment in time, Chris is looking really good here. He's 8/10 up. His best is a 1:58.4. This is going to put him into the 1:57. Oh, he's lost time there. Oh, he's going to be very close with Carlo. Very close. Oh, he's just done Carlo. Just by 300ths of a second.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we know where the race is going to be at, don't we?
Yes. I mean, definitely it's going to be between the two of them.
Got his car control, and he went everywhere. He still kept it on track. That's no mean feat. PJ, let's jump on with PJ. PJ's 3/10 up. This is going to put him into the 1:59s, but it is only going to give him one place. He's jumped up the leaderboard a little bit. Paul Moore is 3/10 up. If he carries on, he's also going to get into the 1:59s. It's very early on in his lap, so he may gain more time yet. If he doesn't spoil his lap, he's 6/10 up at the moment, or he's losing time. I think he got the entry to that corner wrong, and it spoiled him coming out. He needs a really good run here now.
I'm expecting Chris and Carlo to at least shave a couple of seconds of those times. They were much faster before that.
Yeah. So it's 5/10 up now, Paul Moore is. So this is definitely going to put him into the 1:59s. If he can take some more off, he's going to be challenging PJ here. He's getting his foot down in that car, isn't he? Let's see how he takes this corner. This is a tricky corner, this. Tugging the curb, he needs to get the power down quickly. think he should have dropped the gear there. Sounding the way that car's running, then I think a drop in gear might have been a bit better for him. But still, he's 6/10 up. He has gained. He needs to get this corner sorted. Oh, he's oversteering. Oh, he's lost all his time there. You could see the car back end just go a little bit. We'll switch now to Andreas because he's lost all his time, Paul. So Andreas is 7/10 up as we speak, and he's now bombing it down the Mistral straight. I'll change the angle so we can see his car and we can see the speed he's doing. So 280. Just starting to struggle now. He's 287. Yeah. Nice and tight. Good power there. So he's in 5th gear just to give you that little bit of grunt coming out. Try and get to this curb as much as possible on the inside, on the entry, just to get the power down quickly. Yeah, just about track limits there. Just about track limits there as well. He's 6/10 up at the moment. Hard on the inside to get the straight line, get the foot down. Drift right a little bit, and off you go. He's 7/10 up. Braking into the blue area. This blue area, and then hugging the curb on the left as much as possible, keeping the car left. You can take a wide angle into the corner and take it as straight as possible coming out. Perfect. He's lost a bit of time, but his exit there was fantastic. He's 8/10 up. This is going to put him into the low 159s. And a 159.2 for Andreas, and it's put him in 6th place. Well done, Andreas. Cracking lap.
Mark, there's a couple of guys on the stream that say they cannot hear the car sound.
Okay, guys, thank you for that. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, desktop audio. Yeah, is that any better? Thanks for pointing that out.
Yes, there it is. Okay, it's working again. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thanks very much, guys. My apologies. Okay, a bit more in the stream. Hugh, I find the Porsche really hard to drive on the long sweeping corners. Yeah, it's the back end. It just goes too light. And Stefan, I find it hard to drive out the pits. Uwe Frank rode a race yesterday for the first time. He's joined the group this week. Probably Group 2. So I think we'll probably see him in the Group 2 races moving forward. What else we got? Oh yeah, you're all saying you can't hear the car now. You can. Brilliant. Hopefully we're all sorted. As I said, because I've reinstalled everything, I've had to reset everything in OBS, and that's the only thing I didn't check. So my apologies for that. I've got everything else going. Oh, got a car there loose. Not too sure who that was. Bright red one. Got 6 minutes to go. I'm jumping on board with Frank because Frank is 9/10 up. He's done a 159.2. This is going to put him into a 158. Excuse me, a 158.3. If he can keep this up, if he can lose another 10th, sorry, gain another 10th, which he's just done, he's going for 3rd place here. So we'll just keep on with him in a moment. Let's see how he gets around this corner. He's lost a bit of time there. Can he make it back up? Doesn't want to drift too wide. He's still 7/10 up. He's lost a bit more time. He needs to get the power out. He needs to get this corner spot on. You can see there a car's gone wide. The green one's gone wide. He's 9/10. 8. That's a good move out of the way there. I'm not too sure who that was. It might have been Mr. Bird, that. He's 6/10. Yeah, you can see the green one. I think that might be Sousa. 7/10. He needs a really good exit here. Oh, he's gone too deep. Oh, he's lost all the time. 4, 3, 2. He's lost basically it all. He's lost a second in one corner.
Yeah, it's so easy to gain and at the same time so easy to lose time on this track.
Thanks, you. The commentary's something me and Jeremy have worked on a little bit. And on Sunday race, we have a guest presenter, which is one of the fellow racers, just to try and mix it up a little bit. It seems to work quite well because we get different viewpoints. So some of the discussion points, obviously, you end up with 3 different views, or maybe a common view. So I think it's good because sometimes the racing's broke up where there's no one to follow as such. So it's good to have discussion points. So, who are we with at the moment? Let's jump on with Nikos. Nikos is currently 6/10 up. This will give him a 159.4, which could move him into 7th ahead of Terry. Now let's see if Nikos can keep this going. He's flying down that straight, 287. When he get round the corner, he's dropped it into 4th. Just lost him time that. I think 5th's the right gear for that corner. And someone's just gone flying up the leaderboard. Grant Roder has now moved up, I think. On his next lap he was quicker. He managed to pull it together. Now, Craig, if you've done that, I want a photograph. If you could do that, that would be hilarious. So Nikos is a second up. This is going to put him into 5th place. My word. I think we need to get a sample from Nikos. Yeah, he's gone to 5th place. Outstanding. Wow, that's him going for a swift drink now.
Absolutely incredible. But lately it's been flying. I don't know what the difference is.
John Saunders. Oh, John Saunders was close there. Sorry, Jeremy. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. It's like since he had that skittle ball run, he just seems to have got quicker and quicker, doesn't he? And a bit more reliable in the car, shall I say? Hi, Rob. Welcome to the stream. Let's jump on board with Bruce. We've got 3 minutes left to go, and Bruce is currently 7/10 up, 8/10 up. He's doing well, Bruce. This will put him into the 1:59.8 if he carries on with this. He's getting quicker. He's now looking at 10th place. If he can keep this up, I think he's going to settle on 11th. Oh, he's lost a load of time there, a boatload of time, and he's going to lose even more now doing donuts. Such a shame that he was doing really well. Commentator's curse. Right, so who can we jump on board with? Carlo is flying at the moment. He was up. He's lost all his time. He was 2/10 up. Then he's lost it all in a lovely liveried black and red Porsche there. Quite a stunning livery that. The way he's done it, the colouring of it. Let's just have a look. Look at that. It's really nice and clean. Nice and put together, that. Brilliant.
Actually, Carlo and Chris are second ahead. They're racing each other, and then they will be the rest of the group. But right behind them, it's very tight, very tight. And Neil Bywater is 6th, by the way.
He is indeed, yeah. Rob's just said, I think Nikos' wife is driving. It's funny you should say that, Rob, because yesterday you mentioned about he's got I can't remember what car it was. But he said that goes faster than a time. I think Christopher mentioned that he got his MPH and KMH mixed up, and he said, and we said, "What were you behind the wheel?" He says, "You're joking." He says, "His missus." So it sounds like she's a bit of a demon behind the wheel, to be honest. What else we got? We got yeah, Stefan's right. Nikos can be fast. It's his braking. It's them Play-Doh pedals he uses, and yeah, Johan's just saying there. Gets his braking spot on, he'll be a demon. He just needs to get rid of them Play-Doh pedals. I'm sure when he presses them pedals, they stick to his feet, and it just makes an absolute mess of his driving.
Yeah, but look, he has no issues qualifying, right? So technically, he should be able to carry that into the race as well.
Yeah, but there's also less to hit in qualifying.
Yes, that's true.
We were on board with Billy here. Billy's still a 1 second up. This is going to put him into the 2 zeros. This is going to put him at the moment just in front of Michelle, and if he carries on, he could end up in 11th place here. So he's going for either 11th or 12th if he can keep this together. Oh, he's lost the back there a little bit. He's lost time. He's lost 3/10 in that corner alone.
Kevin Torrance hasn't qualified. I don't know if he's he didn't put a lap in.
Yeah, it's one of them. He probably doesn't like the car. Right. So Billy's doing well here, but behind him we've got Steve Howells is going well. So Billy moved up just behind Michelle. As we're coming to the end of qualifying now, we're with Steve Howells. So Steve Howells is currently 9/10 up. He's coming to the end of his lap. This is going to move him up, I think, to 12th in front of Michelle if he can get the exit right. He's lost time in that corner. He's lost a lot of time there. Yeah, let's put him behind Paul Moore. And that's the qualifying.
That's it.
That's it. We've got a few cars out on track at the moment, but they're all coming round. There's only car 86 that's doing a valid lap at the moment. And that is... Who's 86? That's Kevin. So this is Kevin trying to get a lap in at the moment. Although I think this is an out lap, so it isn't going to count anyway. In fact, no, it's an out lap, that one. But there's always a man on a mission, isn't there? You can always put your money on Mr. Bourne.
Definitely.
He's pushing it, but he's pushing it really well. Is he going to do it? No, he's lost time. He was 3/10 up and was just about to beat Carlo. He's sliding that Porsche around the corners. He needs a really good exit here. He's got 2/10. He needs 1/10. He's going to claim it. Oh, he's lost time there. He's gained time, but he's not going to get first. He's going to sit in second place. That was very, very close.
Still outstanding time there.
Yeah.
And by the way, Chris can use his left leg now.
Excellent. So he's going to be even quicker. All right, back shortly.
Should be.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go down the grid and see who's the movers and shakers. Carlo van der Baan. Very close to Billy Stewart, Paul Moore, Steve Howells, Bruce Hopkins, red. Then we've got Manuel and Mike Molesky in the green Porsches. We've got Goran and Peter Miles, Goran in the blue, Peter in the green and white. We've got a really jump there. And we've got, I think Jeremy is going to quit out the orange one. And then we've got Kevin in the blue one at the end. Okay, so that's the where we're going to go. Sorry about the sound there. They only got the music then, did they? Okay.
Only music?
Alright. It might have been... No, I was there. I think it was. I was being muffled out. Hopefully you can all hear me again, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think I've sorry, guys. I added that walk in the pit walk earlier on today. I couldn't get the sound right. I've obviously just got it wrong. It should be better from now on. Although I can't hear the sound of the game itself now. I do seem to have lost complete sound. Alright. Alright, no, mine's back. your own technical issues.
Okay, so they are driving.
Sound is still low. For what, Rob? What specifically is still low?
They are racing.
Lights out. Away we go. Hopefully we'll get a clean round. First corner's a killer if people go at it too quick. Everyone's respecting at the moment. Oh, there's a bit of a notch there. Someone's just gone to the back of Nikos. But Nikos managed to... oh, that was Nikos and, Nikos and Frank. And a car's gone off at the back.
No, Neil went off as well.
Yeah, so there's a couple of cars there with a couple of incidents. Melvin was doing really well and has lost time. He's gone off. Was he involved in an incident? He was indeed. So there's contact there as well. So that's moved him down the grid. I just need the grid to settle up at the moment. It's a bit topsy-turvy. Right, so here we go. Let's jump to the front. Where you can see the cars already going.
That's right.
Rob, it's okay now. He turned it down. Thanks. The engines sound like lawnmowers. What's happened? It's because it's the heli view. If I jump to in-car, you'll see it's completely different. So when you're at the helicam view, it's picking up the sound from a distance. So Andreas has just took John Saunders and Neil's just took Terry. So let's switch back to them. You can see Terry's still putting pressure on Neil. Unfortunately, sometimes it's difficult to see what's going on when you're close to the track, and this is the best view. But obviously, the sound's distorted a little bit because you're on a helicopter as opposed to close down to the track. So we'll jump back a little bit with Paul Moore now. Paul Moore's with Nikos. Nikos is putting pressure on Paul. If Nikos can get a good drive. There's been another contact, Stephen Howells. Sousa's had a contact, but I don't know if they were together. They were indeed. So that's allowing Stephen Howells to move down the grid a little bit. Everyone's trying to race on cold tyres, and it's just a nightmare in the Porsche. You can see from behind Nikos as well, he's getting pressure. Bruce Hopkins is putting pressure on him. Bruce was doing a good lap before, but he spun out when he was doing a fast lap. So you can see he's going to go for it, but that's not really a passing place at that point.
No, and Chris is putting it car under pressure for sure. The two are really pulling away though.
Yeah. Melvin's putting pressure on Frank. You can keep it together. Yeah, it's difficult this one because the helicam's the best view to see the racing from above, but you don't get the down, the sound of the engines close up like this when you're inside the car or outside the car. It's horses for courses. It's sometimes good to see that view because you do get overtakes, and I think we're about to see one. I think I'm just keeping my eye on it at this moment.
You have Andrea Peterson.
Yeah, there you go. Andrea's going for it. Andreas is going for it, sorry. But as soon as he's pulled out, Terry pulled away.
Yeah.
But Terry's gone really quick round there. Really quick. Oh, that's a track limits warning already, that. Yeah. That's a track limits warning. He's going to struggle with that. Andreas has took a good line up the inside there.
Good racing from both of them.
The inside, really good. Yeah, that's clear. And
Very
you can see, you can also see there, John's caught up. They're still at it. Is Andreas going for the long ride round and power? He's going to lose 2 places here. Oh, he was close to getting a track warning limits there as well. And PJ's joining the party now. This is really all going to kick off. No contact. No contact.
The clean racing. Beautiful to
Andreas
watch.
has nearly lost 3 places in literally 3 corners.
Yes, he has.
Let's just jump on board with Maria. There's PJ. Catching him behind.
Wait, Chris is attacking Carlo right now. He's very close to him.
Yeah, I can see that. Just watching this. Oh, I thought PJ was going for it. He's backed out. You can hear that the tyres rubbing. Let's. This is where the action's at.
Yeah, Chris is
you
really.
You can hear Chris is battling with that car. Proper giving it some.
But you can see those guys drive the Porsche like if it was GT3
Yeah.
or GT4, they have no issues whatsoever.
Right, let's just jump back a little bit while that eases.
And look at this, they're 6 seconds ahead
Already.
already.
Yeah.
2 laps.
Yeah, but Chris was pushing then. Don't forget, this is a 1 pit stop race. So
yes,
there's a possibility that the pit stops are going to cause a bit of a problem, really. So I've put the pit stops on the board. So you can see now on the leaderboard, I've included the pit stops. There's a gaggle of cars here at the back. And as we can see there, Frank's just managed to take, that was Peter Miles. And is he going to take another car? I'm just trying to look out. Let's go with Frank, sorry, in front. Frank's took another one. He's got a cracking draft, hasn't he? I don't think he's going to get Kevin. So Kevin, who didn't really qualify, is currently running in 15th because he stayed out of trouble.
That's incredible.
He stayed out of trouble. He missed all the incidents.
Yeah.
From this perspective, but he's going very wide though. So I think he's a lamb to the slaughter here. Oh, he's overcooked it there. So Kevin is now. Oh, he's gone up the inside. Right, so let's move forward. You can see, there's cars everywhere. This is what you call a gaggle of cars. 1, 2, 3, 7 cars in shot then. So you have to be careful of the braking here. Anything could happen on the braking. Oh, that green car was flying in there. I think that was Sousa. We're going to get any passes. There's a big gap after them then. That's Sousa's the last one actually. Yeah, so he's pretty clear now, is Frank. But these guys are battling it out. Oh, that back end. Ooh. That back end really went
contact
then.
Yeah. There was a bad contact between Paul Moore and Michel.
Yeah, they've just Michel's dropping down the list. He's going to get past in a minute. These guys are catching him up now as well. He is going again, Michel. He's back behind Mike Molesky now. I'd expect Michel to at least have a go at Mike on here if he can get the drive. Luckily, I don't think his car's been damaged too much. His car is damaged, but his bonnet looks up, so he's going to be losing, and that means he's going to be for the taking here. Frank's going to walk past him, and Frank could have a good enough run that he's also going to take. No, he's not going to take Mike Molesky, but he's definitely managed to pass Michel there. He's got the tight angle to get in now. Michel's going to get on the undercut here. Laura braking. Michel's made it. He doesn't want to drift too wide and get the back end out. That's a long area to run off. And Michel's going to get a cut warning for that. He went off track limits, and that will be a cut warning. Looking at where he went off track there. Still a few cars going on at the back here. There's quite a few struggling actually.
Ooh. Okay, I think PJ lost his car, and
Andreas and Neil Bywater have collided.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is Terry catching up Neil. This is where the battle is at the moment. Oh, that's the wrong car. That's the right one.
And those two guys now are almost 9 seconds ahead of the third.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to start bringing ballast in, aren't we?
Incredible.
Hi, Robert. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Robert.
Yeah, Frank's putting pressure on Mike Molesky now, so I think he's going to. We're going to see a pass. Let's just jump on board with Frank.
Yeah, it was Robert's birthday yesterday, so happy birthday, Robert.
Many happy returns, belatedly. So are we going to see Frank get somebody else on the straight here? He's got a good run. Got a very good run. I don't know how much wing he's running, but he's certainly going to get the better of Molesky here. I don't know though. He's not.
It's kind of dangerous. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he made it, Annie.
Yeah.
He's on a pretty good mission there, isn't he, Mr. Roder? Oh, Michelle's going to get another track warnings limit, and he's going off.
For sure. Yeah.
Where's he going?
Yeah,
So that's 2 track warnings he's had. He could be in mark for a track. He's getting close there. Let's just. I mean, he might get the repairs done at the pit stop. So 49 minutes in. A bit more. He's gone very close there. He might have He might have another track limits warning there. Very unforgiving, this track. Very unforgiving. I was saying to Jeremy, he's going wide again. I know he's got problems there with his car, Michelle, because he seems to be...
Definitely.
Whoa, I've had a spinner. That's put Mr. Moore into it. Paul Moore spun. And that's allowed Roder to gain another position. So Roder's now into 12th. Right, let's go back to Terry. Terry's putting pressure still on Neil. Chris is still putting pressure on Carlo. The gap's very similar. We'll just keep an eye on this. Mike Molesky's gone off. Way off track. He's lost 4 places. He's trying to line up here, isn't he, Terry? But it just looks like Neil's got the better of that corner. He just can't seem to gain on that straight at all. John Saunders is now putting pressure on Howard.
Yes, he is. He's right behind.
So Terry Howard's currently running in 3rd place. And we know John Saunders, when he gets that grip between his teeth, that bit between his teeth, he really goes for it. Not really a passing place, this, unless the driver goes wide, but he's putting a lot of pressure on him. And this coming into this next right and left-hander, though, there is the option, if someone drifts wide, for you to just nip up the inside. And once you've got the driving line, obviously you've got the corner. Terry's taking it really careful there, but he's got the right angle coming out. And he will keep that gap similar now. But coming into the... Melvin's just putting pressure on. Let's just jump to Melvin. And he's made it past. I was just going to say Melvin was passing. You can see there he's past Paul. Let's just jump back to Chris Bourne.
Chris is... This battle is going to go down the wire. I mean, it's going to be like this till the end.
Don't know. He's putting pressure on Carlo there, and it's like Carlo's going to get track warnings. Oh, he's not going to go for the dive, is he?
No, it's not.
Carlo's car's all over the place as well.
Yeah, well, those guys are really driving on the limit, but they are 2 very clean drivers, and I'm not expecting any incident between the 2 of them there.
They are 12 seconds clear.
It's incredible. They are flying. They're going to start lapping in a few minutes.
I'm just looking right now. They've got a while yet. They are in a different league, and you can see the gap on the track map there. In a completely different league. Billy Stewart's gone off. That's now put Nikos into 9th place. Look at the difference in braking. You can hear the car sliding around the corner. Oh, his tyres! His tyres are getting absolutely chewed. You can hear it. Let's do a lap comparison. Let's see what lap comparison is. 158.0 and a 157.7. So let's see how it pans out at the end of this lap. The Bourne goes wide, but then gets the power down early and spins it round to the right to straighten up the corner as much as possible. And Carlo just pulls away a little bit. So let's see what the split is now on almost they both cross the line. A 158.2 and a 158.7. Interesting. So Frank is putting pressure on Stewart. So I'm not sure whether Stewart's past Frank or that, but it's coming up to the end of the lap. And is he going to get a run on him in the straight? Not too sure. Terry's still putting pressure on Neil Bywater, 2/10. I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll switch to that if we need to. I'm watching what's going on, but Neil's got a good run coming off the corner there. He's pulled away a little bit. Sousa's gone wide. He's back on track again. And Peter Miles has took Mike Molesky. Is Frank going to get him on the straight, do you reckon? Good corner into there. straightening the corner, coming out, power down, nice and easy. Yeah, yeah. I think if you get in the corner, oh, he's got him here, by the looks of it. He's eased off there, hasn't he? Let's get the power down. Such a difficult corner, this one, because you put the power down too early, you spin out. Hi, Derek.
Especially with the cup. Hello, Derek.
So is he going to make it here? Let's. We're now on board with the WPI Motorsports cars of Billy Stewart. He's been doing late passes, hasn't he? At the end of this straight, is he going to make it stick again, or is he running out of road? No, he's running out of road this time. He's got a good run there on the inside of Billy. Both the same coloured cars.
There was a major contact between Michel and Paul Moore.
And Paul Moore's gone off. Yeah.
They both went off. And I think Michel is out now. Yeah, he's back in the pits.
He's gone in the pit, yeah.
Well, Chris and Carlo now managed to pull a 15-second gap with the third runner, John Saunders. So John passed Terry.
Oh, he did, yes. He'd have got him on the straight. I didn't see that come up, actually, on my screen.
No, I didn't see that either.
Nikos has gone off. He's losing places. And we're going to see Nikos very, very shortly. There he goes. So this has put Frank into 10th place. Nikos down into 11th. He was in 9th, so he's lost 2 places going off. Obviously over-rotated the back end. Andrea's putting pressure on Terry. Terry's lost time now to Neil after the pressure. And as we can see here, Andrea's got a great run. Plenty of time to pass him. His engine dipped then as if he's eased off. Oh, Andreas is battling with the wheel there. He's definitely got the better run out of that corner though. So is he going to get the inside edge, inside line now? He's coming wide. Needs to get the power early here if he can. And not go too far, otherwise that's a track warning. He's just stayed in track limits, but he's going wide there, very deep. Kept it going though. 42 minutes left to go. And 2 minutes for pit stops. The pit stop opening. And that's a very wide Neil Bywater in front. Very wide. As you can see there, they've all caught Neil Bywater. Oh! Oh, he's got good traction there, Andreas.
Yes.
I think Terry's had to hit the anchors to stop him hitting Neil, and that's allowed Andreas to pass him. Most unlikely place to pass that, but he's made it pay, and now we've got Neil. He's getting pressure on both of them. Craig says he's got a disaster. He's out of whiskey. I'm sure you'll find some bar that sells it. Mind you, it's Dubai, isn't it? Not allowed alcohol, are you? So did you have a flask or something? Or does duty free still exist in Dubai? I've got John Saunders and both Terry going up as white, which implies one of them is going slow. I'm not seeing anything now. Hold on. Here we go. PJ looking at taking Terry.
He is. But he's outside. I think he's backing out, just.
Yeah. I think Terry and John, they're not near each other, got a really bad drive. Now, Andreas is going to be interested against Neil Bywater here. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there. He's kept it on. No, he's still within track limits. So are we going to see a drive-through today? Craig says it's free in the lounge, so you'll be getting on the plane plastered then. Terry's still giving Andreas pressure. Looks like Neil's sorting himself out a little bit now. He's calmed down a little bit. He was going a bit wide in places. And is that the tyres just starting to go now?
Well, pit window just opened.
Yeah, the pit window is now up. Whoa, Andreas is battling with that. Oh, he's proper battling with it. It's going all over the place. It's like he's driving on ice. We've got anyone going for an early pit? No one at the moment. So we'll keep an eye just to see if anyone does decide to jump in the pit. So, yeah, you can see now Neil's had that time to regather his thoughts. He's pulled away a little bit. Chris Bourne's backed off a little bit on Carlo. And the other battle is this one, and further down the back end, which is where Mike Molesky is. And that was perfect timing. Mike decided he wanted to cut the corner. So he's tracing down Paul Moore. Sorry, Peter Miles. Paul Moore's gone off and he's in the pits. So are we seeing our first pit stop? Looks like it.
I believe Sousa, yes. Sousa and Paul Moore are definitely, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Sousa's coming out of the pits. Yeah, he's just got himself back up to speed again. Kevin's gained a place as a result of that pit stop. So it's showing PJ is going slow, but yet he's not. So I think there's certain places on this track that if a driver just presses the brake at the wrong place, it registers as a slow car. Because it's the white flags in the game. You know, it says warning, slow car ahead. I've seen that a few times and I've not seen a slow car in front of me. Right, Terry's still putting pressure on Andreas, but there's nowhere close. Nikos is off again. I'm just trying to work out where that is. That's the start. Oh no, it's right at the end, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
He's doing donuts. He's losing a lot of time there, Nikos, unfortunately. After such a storm in qualifying. So are his tyres gone? And that's what's causing the problems. And with his braking pedals as well. It's just causing him no end. Right, Terry's managed to take Andreas. Because Andreas has pitted. And I think we saw that coming because Andreas was all over the place. He was really fighting the exorcist in that car. As I'm sure Stefan would say. Bruce is now moving up into 8th. Obviously these drivers still got a pit stop. So the pit stop is really going to be, are we going to see Carlo or Chris Bourne going first? And if Carlo goes in first, is Chris going to run long and put a couple of flyers in? Who knows? Because the tyres obviously take a lap to get going here.
Very good question. I think so far Carlo has a better handling and Chris is kind of struggling now to keep up with him.
Yeah. I mean, he was really thrashing the car before. You could hear the tyres screeching around the corners. You could never give, it's one of them though. He only has to make a slight twitch of a mistake and he's going to be on him, isn't he? And Andreas is still in the pits. Melvin's putting pressure on.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Andrea got it.
Oh, he's dummied it. Chris Bourne's dummied it. He was going to come in. So what was that? Sorry, with you say Andreas?
Andrea Peterson got his stop and go.
Oh, for speeding?
Speeding in the pits.
Oh, dear. I'll tell you what, though, that opening, it's so easy to get a stop and go in there. I thought a couple of times this week I was going to get one, and I just must have stopped the car just in time. Because I thought I was definitely speeding going into there. And Melvin's made a pass here. Melvin's now up into 10th. And Billy Stewart's still putting pressure on him. Chris Bourne definitely did the dummy on Carlo there because he implied he was going in. Yeah, so this is where the battle is at the moment. It's the only battle on track. Paul Moore's close to Nikos, but now I think Nikos is pitted. And in fact, if we look at the board, we can see who's pitted quite clearly. So Nikos has carried out his pits. Roder's now in the pit, so he's getting his pit stop out of the way. And these two guys are doing well, but they're going to lose places when they pit. They really need to get that lap sorted. I will say Melvin's lap times are pretty good, actually. Andreas showed Andreas going slow again then. Right, let's see.
Yeah, he's sliding a little bit with his car right now, but
let's see if either of these two guys are going to pit. Coming round to where it matters. We've still got 14 minutes of pit window left. Carlo staying out.
Definitely, both of them.
Both of them are staying out.
Yeah.
And look at that, Andreas pitted and still hasn't caught them. Oh no, Manu's been lapped now, hasn't he? Thinking about it, that's the other way around. Yeah, Frank Roder's now gone into the pits. He's coming out. So he's going to come out in, as it stands at the moment, 13th place. He's going to keep that. There's nothing near him. He'll get his pace up, get going again. Chris Bourne's dropping back more and more now from Carlo. I think he's... there was a lot of tyre screeching going on between them both, and it wouldn't surprise me. And the car's gone wide at the top. That was Peter Miles. Paul Moore was putting pressure on Nikos there, but I think Nikos got a better drive out the corner. I'll tell you, these cars don't like the curbs here, though. I think that's why Nikos has gone off. Take too much of the curb, and it'll just throw you off track. He's putting pressure on him for a comment. So Chris Bourne's nearly 2 seconds down now. So Carlo's just starting to flex his muscles a little bit after the early pressure.
It looks like he has a better traction with that cup. Maybe Chris should stop just.
Yeah, I'm going. They're coming towards the end of the lap now, so I'm going to see if either of them are going to pit. But as you can see, there's back markers coming into play now. I think that's Goran. They've just passed there. I think he's let them both pass, which is really good. Now that has let Mr. Bourne catch up a bit.
Both
Carlo's
staying
not
out.
going, yeah, and you can see the Goran's going in. Goran's flying in. He's at the barrier. I'm sure Goran's at the barrier. No, it wasn't Goran then. Who was it? Whoever it was turned in, got the corner completely wrong and basically hit the barrier on the way in, which was unfortunate.
It's Kevin.
Is it Kevin? Is it
Kevin? Yeah, Kevin Torrance. The question is he gonna get a drive-through or?
Yeah, if he's hit the barrier, he'd have stopped in time. I think it's fair to say. PJ is putting pressure on Terry Howard. I'm sure we've seen this before. And Terry seems quite good at this section of the track. Yeah, so Andreas is in the pits now as well. Oh, he's got his stop-go, Andreas, hasn't he? He's really pushed him down.
Does.
Yeah, he's now doing his stop and go. Right, yeah. So I'm just looking who's still out. The Torrance should now finish his pit stop because he's in the pits. I'm just trying to see who else is. So Kevin's pit stop's now been cleared. Melvin Garland's now in the pits, so his pit stop should get cleared. And have we got these two guys are now starting to fall really back. Chris Bourne.
The top 10 drivers still haven't pitted.
Yeah, just looking at that. Yeah, Garland's the only one of the top 10 who's pitting, but he's going to come out probably down a little bit. Tell you what I haven't done. I need to put a gap. There you go.
Here comes Carlo and Chris right behind him. They're both pitting at the same time.
But they're both going in nice and steady and slow. These guys know what they're doing, don't they?
They certainly do.
Now I've got 10 minutes left, so the question here is, even though he's a good distance behind, are we going to see Saunders jumping in as well?
Yeah, Saunders is going
in. He's going in at a rate of knots, though. What he's done, he's got
Terry
turned
Howard
around.
is staying out.
Terry Howard is staying out. Yeah.
And so are PJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Terry Trowbridge. Let's see if Terry's staying out. There's another one coming in. That's Neil. And Terry's coming in. They're all going in at a good, nice performance actually there.
Yes.
So is Bruce Hopkins next to come in the pits? Do we think? These number of orange number ones are going to disappear. I think Bruce is still out. He's trying to drift it around the corner, and he's staying out a little bit further. Okay. So,
Carlo and Chris are perfectly synchronized.
Yeah. Let's get a hook on them. So they've come out. I'm just trying to work out what the gap is. So Chris has come out 3 seconds worse. He's come out 2 seconds worse off than he went in.
Wow. That's a lot.
It is a lot. That's a lot to make up that. So as the others pit and come out, I think they'll move back forward again. So looking at that now, we've only got the first 3 drivers in the pits because the other 3 are now in. So it's really Terry who's leading. And I think that's Melvin in front of him. Melvin has pitted. That'll give you an indication just how far Terry's going to drop down.
Another stop and go by Neil.
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, wow.
The thing is, though, these pit stops, right? Carlo's and Chris's were 1 minute 7. Neil's was a 1:21. Melvin's was a 1:14. So that means Melvin's gained 7 seconds on Neil Bywater there. Terry was a 1:12. So Terry's also gained 9 seconds on Neil. So I don't know what happened with Neil's pit stop. So there comes Terry.
Yeah, Terry comes in.
That means PJ's now leading. And he's got 7 minutes. If his tyres are still okay, though. Oh, he says as he drifts it round the corner. PJ's lap times are 1:58. I mean, he was 2 minute flat last lap, but last lap he was very quick compared to a lot of the other people, so he's getting it together. Melvin, who's in front of him, has just done a 2 minute flat, the 2 minute 0.5. So he's actually quicker than Melvin, and Melvin's on new rubber. PJ's looking good at the moment. He's still going to come down, obviously, the table a little bit. I'm looking at the times. He's going to jump down. He's going to come out about 11th, I think, when he does finally pit.
Well,
Chris Bourne's took half a second out of Carlo, as it stands. There's no battles at the moment. No battles at all.
yeah, so PJ should be coming in this lap.
He's still got a couple of laps to go, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, unless he wants to push it.
His lap times. If I'm just looking at his lap time, if his lap times are still too flat, he's one of the quickest on track, and it'd make no sense to pit just yet while you've got
very good point.
the maximum on the out the car. Now, this lap will be interesting to see if he does come in or not. So Andreas is catching Kevan now. Bruce Hopkins has gone off track. Keep an eye on Andreas. Frank Roder's took Neil Bywater because Neil's had to go into the pits again. And there you go,
And
PJ's
coming in. Yes,
not quick. Yeah, he's done that spot on. Right, so Melvin's made a stop, but it's now put Melvin into 9th place. So he's kept himself out of trouble. He's just got on with it. He's having a blooming stormer of a race here, is Melvin. Neil's losing places now. He's down to 13th. Andreas did pass Kevan, so Andreas is up again now. So both drivers, Mike Molesky's catching Neil Bywater, but he's 30 seconds behind. He's catching him at rate of knots, to be fair. Well, that's going to be over now. Yeah, so Neil's he's now up and running again. So Carlo and Chris are now in the lead. We need to see where PJ is in relation to John Saunders. John Saunders is coming round the tricky bit. So I think John Saunders is definitely going to take 3rd place. I think that's a given. The question is so's Terry Howard. Terry Howard's going to take 4th place. And PJ is out. So is he out? There he is. So PJ is going to come out, I think, in 5th place. That's really good for PJ, that. So far, so good. He's come out in 5th place. Steve Howells, let's jump on board with Steve Howells. He's going down the straight and he's catching Billy Stewart. Billy Stewart trying to break the toe there. Zigzagging up and down the straight. He's now going around the corner. Let's see how Howells takes the corner. He's took it. That's going to be a... Ooh, could be a track limits warning for both of them, that. They were both very close there. I think we're going to see a pass in a minute. Andreas is getting close to Mike Molesky as well. Yeah, he's going up the inside, isn't he? Is he going to try and take the narrow corner in? He's got along the inside here. He's now got the run into the corner. He'll definitely have the braking point. He just needs to get it right. Take the inside line. Keep it close. Keep it tight. Yeah, he's walked it, hasn't he? Peter Miles has took Nikos. So Steve Howells is 20 seconds. I'm trying to work out. The clock's going all over the place. He's 13 seconds behind Nikos. Andreas has not yet managed to pass. In fact, Nikos has gone off. And that means that Howells is going to walk past him at this rate. And there you go. You can see them coming up. So he's lost 2 places, Nikos there, and a 3rd. No, that's a back marker. That's someone unlapping themselves. And I think that's Mr. Bourne. In fact, though, that was Van Brabant and there's Bourne. He wants to be careful there, Nikos. He'll get a track limits warning. I know he's waiting for it to be safe, but he's going to get a warning there. He's also removing all the markers for everybody, which is... I don't like that when the people take the markers out. Because if you're reliant on in the braking zones... it can just end up ruining someone's race. I mean, there's no reason for him to do that then. To blatantly take a marker board out. You can see he's all over the place. He's struggling, isn't he? Let's jump on board with Andreas. So these two are going to be on Nikos's back before they know it, because Nikos is really struggling with that car. So Andreas is really putting in. You can hear him battling with the car here. He's got a really loose setup. It's Mike Molesky in front of him. Neil Bywater's closing on Goran. Yeah, you can see he's going to take him there. Took him easy. Looked like he drifted there into the corner, actually. Back to Andreas. Andreas is going for it. Nothing Mike can do there. Andreas has got a really good draft. All about the braking point now. He's not passed him quite easily there, has he? Both broke really well there to take the corner. In fact, Andreas took that very tidy indeed, it must be said. Stewart's took Howells. Oh, and Howells has took back, and there's been a collision. So that is Carlo in front of them. So I don't know whether Carlo... That to me looks like back markers have eased off, and they've carried on racing. So this is Stewart and Howells. Stewart in the red, Howells in the grey. Both coming into the corner. Howells takes it. And Chris Bourne's coming up behind them. And Howells has over-rotated.
Yeah.
You can see now, we're going to see Chris Bourne easily pass Stewart there. Stewart should just let him pass. He doesn't want to get in the way down here. And he's let him go, which is good. Okay, so that's... But Chris is now 4.8 seconds off. And there's 0 left on the pit window. And all cars have pitted. That need to pit.
No, actually no. Gordon Larson.
No, I'm seeing...
Didn't pit.
Oh, I'm seeing as it's all green.
No, it's not here.
Oh,
Something
right.
went wrong.
Okay. Interesting. So I'm going to turn... If that's certainly not working, I'm going to turn that off. There you go.
So he probably will get the 132nd at the end of the race.
Yeah. So where is he at the moment? He's
14th.
Yeah, it's going to put him last there, isn't it? Although Sousa's... It's going to be a battle between him and Sousa, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, pit window's now closed. Howells has got his breath back, and he's looking like he's going to take Goran on the... Wow! Has he just made that happen? I thought he was going to say that's going to take some courage, that. Yeah, he's got... Oh, thought he was going to go up the inside then. Goran's very tentative there, isn't he? He's aware. Like, could easily go wrong. And Nikos is behind the pair of these two now, so Nikos is going to be charging up to Goran in a minute. He's 7 seconds behind Neil Bywater. And when you consider he was in front of Billy Stewart before, who's now 17 seconds up the field. Oh, Nikos is really pushing that car. Let's just jump on board with Nikos as he catches up Goran. He's definitely gaining on Goran. In that last corner he gained significantly, but he then looked like he put the power down. The back end just started swimming around a little bit. And Nikos's best lap times are 1:59. That's up there within the top 5-6 drivers. His last lap was a 2:03, and the last lap of Carlo was a 1:57.
Crazy.
So they are the fastest guys on track at the moment. Bywater's going for it now. His lap times are really good. Bywater's in the low 1:59s. So is Pettersson. Bywater, just looking at where he is, he's 2 seconds behind Stewart. At this speed, he's gaining on Pettersson.
Oh, something happened here.
Yeah, Terry Howard and PJ.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing contact.
No, I think they lost the cars. I don't think there was a contact.
Let's just do a replay then. Let's see what happens. So this was Terry and... So Terry... Oh yeah, he's over-rotated. That's allowed PJ to pass. It's unfortunate, but unfortunately that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? With it being the exercised car, shall we say?
That's right.
I like that name Stefan's give it. I do like that. And we've just had a new fastest lap from Carlo, 1:57.1. He does realise this is the race and not qualifying, doesn't he?
Yeah, Carlo is seriously in command of this race, and I doubt Chris is going to be able to challenge him for that first place.
Yeah. Tell you, who's the man on a mission though? PJ. But I'm going to jump back to Carlo. Sorry, to Neil Bywater. Because Neil Bywater's putting pressure on Billy Stewart here. And I don't think it's going to be long before he passes him. He's coming up to the area now where he can get on the straight. So I think we're going to see a pass coming up here. And you consider Neil also got to stop and go. Billy's really scraping them tyres there then. Got a good drive there though. Oh, that's track warning. That's a track warning.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
I think he was in another country then. Neil's not going to pass him yet though.
Oh, and Neil is coming real fast.
He's coming fast, but I don't think he's coming fast enough. No, didn't think it was fast enough. He's going too fast there though.
Yeah,
he's going to get another track warning. That's another track warning.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, now
he needs to be careful because he could get 3 here. 3 hits in 1 if he takes the next corner wrong. He survived that one, but we don't know how many warnings he's already got. There's no way of seeing that. That'd be great if you could see the track warnings, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. But...
No, it's, I think Neil's going to drive off now. I mean, Billy's giving him a good run. Don't get me wrong. But we know the sort of driver Neil Bywater is. He will just get it together and pull away. And he's now Action now is Peter Miles is catching Paul Moore. So both of these drivers have been spinning out. So let's see how this goes, because they're both about to approach the straight. So are we going to see another pass? If he can get Paul Moore went very wide there. But he has managed to keep it going. Yeah, he's got the run there, Annie. Got the run before the corner. God, how easy was that? He's not even using the straight.
Incredible.
Paul Moore could jump back behind him. Neil Bywater's gone off.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Ooh. And he's now giving the place back to Howells.
Oh, that's too bad.
So back to where we were. And you can see Carlo's catching these two now. So that means Carlo is now lapping it up to 11th place with 14 minutes to go. Chris Bourne's now 6 seconds behind. Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh, that is crazy. That was crazy. Carlo is very lucky there.
He is. He got hit, but he just seemed to get hit in the right place. That could have easily have sent him spinning that.
Wow.
Terry's past PJ. PJ's gone off as well, I think. That was, dear.
Yeah, the thing is that the car should have moved already, but it's not moving.
Yeah, you could see he was in the wrong place on the track.
Yeah.
You could see it coming there. I mean, that's not obeying blue flags, that is it? It cost Carlo a second, that, believe it or not.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, it's a miracle he didn't get pushed out of the race. It doesn't take much, does it?
No, not at all. Carlo's walking away now. But Chris has brought in 2 seconds out of that. I don't know whether... I hope it hasn't damaged Carlo's car.
I don't think so, because he was hit on the side, so...
Yeah, it all depends on the aero and the skirts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, Neil's putting pressure on Steve Howells again. Neil's made a couple of self-inflicted mistakes, I think. Is he gonna get him at any point? Nikos is putting pressure on Paul Moore. I think we're going to see Neil possibly have a go at Howells here, and possibly Nikos have a go at Paul Moore, because they're only 4 seconds behind this lot. He's gone really wide. Oh, that's a warning.
That's another warning.
They're really pushing it, aren't they? These warnings. I'm going to jump back to Nikos. Nikos has got a good run on Paul Moore here. That's it, Nikos. Move out of the way. Don't hit him. He's easily made that pass, hasn't he? Is he going to get the corner? Paul Moore's not giving up there. He's just clear now. Yeah, he's made it round. Another nice corner by Nikos there, actually. Very clean, very straight. Yeah. It was the Porsche he said he wasn't going to run anymore, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Billy Stewart's gone off. Oh, he's lost loads of time. Both Howells and Bywater have passed him now. So he over-rotated his car there. There's lots of swapping going on. PJ's putting a bit of pressure. Oh, I reckon that was a stop. I reckon that was a warning from PJ. Then he cut that corner. That's the devil corner. That's the one that kept getting me. Steve Howells is getting very close to Bywater again. And we're coming up to yeah.
In the meantime, John Saunders is like very nice, seated in 3rd place. No one behind, no one in front. 5 seconds behind Chris.
Yeah.
10 seconds ahead of Terry.
Neil, I reckon Neil's going to get a DT in a second. He went really wide there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nikos has gone off. Andreas has gone off.
Wow.
They're all going off. Billy's gone off.
My God.
Someone
okay.
dropped some oil on the track or something.
Yeah, I can tell you that Carlo's car is not damaged because
He's back
he
again.
regained. Yeah, he's flying again.
Yeah, 6.8, 7.1 I can see here. This is the only battle on track, really. And there's the gaps between everyone else is relatively decent.
Well, PJ and Terry Howard. No, actually, I'm sorry.
It's 1.8, that one. PJ behind Terry Howard.
Yeah. It's PJ is being cut by
Terry.
Yeah.
He's not. I mean, he's got 9 minutes. Terry to pull in 14 seconds.
That's right.
You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that on this track. In fact, you can see Neil's getting comfortable again now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had that stop and go.
Let's have a run down the track. So Carlo is racing nobody now, really. 7 seconds clear.
Wow.
No, Craig, no drive-throughs yet. There's been a few drivers who look like they've got away with it, but I think there's a few drivers definitely on track limit warnings. And we've got Chris Bourne running in second place. Oh, he has his lights on as well.
Yeah, Chris always does.
John Saunders, a bit ragged there, but he's having it nice and easy in third. That's going to be a nice podium for him if he doesn't make a mistake. Terry Howard. He's had a bit of an up and down one, I think, Terry. He's spun a few times, I think, and but he's managed to keep fourth place.
He's having a good race.
Billy Stewart's gone off again. PJ is having a very consistent and clean race, actually. Very consistent. He's the third fastest person on track at the moment, or fourth fastest person on track at the moment. There's been an incident between Goran and Billy further down. Terry's having a consistent race. I think it was a bit loose early on. He's now he's not under pressure, so he can relax a little bit, especially with 7 minutes left. Bruce Hopkins has done well, actually, from where he qualified. He's in 7th. I think he kept out of trouble, and I only recall him rotating the car once on the entrance to the start-finish straight, if I remember. Frank Roder had a mixed start. Got caught up a few cars early on, but has fought his way up, and is now having a consistent run. Here he comes in the number 19 car. And then Mr. Silent, Melvin, just keeping it himself to himself. He's got no pressure from no one. He's 19 seconds clear of the next car. So this is going to be a good points haul for Melvin. Peter Miles, he's got 19 seconds between him and the car behind him. He's had a few offs. I don't think he's had too many incidents, though, but he has had a few offs. Neil Wywater's behind that. Neil's had a couple of battles with himself and a few other cars as well. You can see he's got damage on the front of his car, I think. Or maybe that's just dirt, I'm not too sure. Steve Howells. Again, another one who's had a mixed race. Passed quite a few cars, then went off, lost a few places. And has really bounced up and down the grid as a result of other cars falling off. Paul Moore's had a very mixed race. Was looking good early on, then made a mistake. I think over-rotated his car, but did it quite quickly in a couple of places. He's now seems to have got himself sorted, and he's running consistently again. His lap times are 2:02. His best lap was a 1:59.9. He's quite off his pace. Goran's, again, he's had a mixed race, but we don't think Goran's actually fulfilled his pit stop either.
No,
at the end of this, he's going to get a bit of a problem. With Neil has gone off again. As I said, battling with himself. He's gone off track. He's lost the place to Steve Howells there. And Paul Moore looks like he might take him as well. Oh, that's the end. So he's really flew off the end of the straight there, hasn't he? So Billy Stewart, he's had a mixed race. He's been to-ing and fro-ing a few times. He's spun off, made good ground, spun off, lost loads of ground. Others spun off, he's made ground, and so on and so forth. Andreas has had a very, very similar exercise. Sorry, Craig. I'm only saying it as I see it. They've had a lot of mixed races. You know, they've been going off. It goes to show this car on a fast track. It's very, very difficult when the tyres cool down and then you heat up again very, very quickly. And if you have the wrong setup, you've got a nightmare. But this isn't for position with PJ and Andreas. Nikos looked, to be honest, like he was going to have a great race. But he's over-rotated the car a few times coming out of corners. And one of them ended up crawling down almost a straight. So he lost a lot of time there. Mike Molesky, again, his car doesn't look too battered, but he's had quite a few offs. Kevan, again, he qualified. I don't even think he qualified. You can see his car has had a few hits as well. And then Souza, I think he's had a few offs as well, but his car's actually, I don't think he's been involved in any incidents per se. It's all self-inflicted going offs. And that's the rundown of all the cars. We've got 4 minutes to go. And the gap up front is now 8 seconds, and Carlo is now passing Melvin. So Carlo's passed up to car number 9. Melvin's letting him go, giving him the ease of the corner. And we'll see probably Chris Bourne doing the same shortly. The top 2 have lapped up to Melvin, who's in 9th place. So the pair of them have lapped 10 cars. Or Carlo's lapped 10 cars and Chris Bourne's lapped 9, which will soon be 10. I'm not too sure on a long track where I've seen that number of cars being passed before in this sort of race. On the shorter tracks, yes. But not on a track this long.
Yeah, but once again, those guys had an insane pace. You know, so...
Nikos has gone off again. As I said, you know, trials and tribulations. Nikos has been fantastic at one point. Gone real. Oh, he's drifting that. He kept it though. Nice drift. I think we're going to see Chris Bourne catching Melvin now as well. Is Melvin in front of him? In fact, no. Melvin's way down the track here. Chris Bourne's 9 seconds off the pace now. So there's a possibility Chris Bourne isn't gonna lap up to Melvin. Carlo, I don't think is going to catch Frank, because Frank's 20 odd seconds down the road. He just needs to keep his thoughts together, Carlo, now, doesn't he? Let's just jump up on board with Carlo a little bit.
Wow, Carlo almost has a 10-second lead.
Yeah. His last lap was a 158.5. Chris's last lap was a 158.9. There's no one else in the 158s, and in fact there's only 2 drivers in the 159. That's Terry Howard, oh sorry, 3, Frank Roder and Neil Bywater. They're in the 159s. They're not even in the same minute, same second as these guys, so they're really going for it. Let's just have a lap on board with Carlo as he comes towards the end.
And just to let you know, John Saunders in 3rd place is 45 seconds behind Chris.
Yeah. Now, wasn't the gap between Terry and him much bigger than that?
Oh,
Carlo's gone off the...
Yeah.
He'll have had a track warning for that.
Yeah.
You don't really want to drive through at this point, do you? Man, you can't serve a drive through now. You just get your 1 minute penalty, I think. Or 1 minute 30, whatever it gives you for a drive through.
Yeah, but I don't think he made any mistakes prior to that one.
No, not at all. But they've all managed to tame the beast in relation to drive-throughs, haven't they? It'll be interesting to see at the end how many were on drive-throughs. So he's doing 287. We've seen a 288 on there, haven't we? Craig, hope he has enough fuel. Very good point. Oh, it's Thierry, wasn't it, on Tuesday? Didn't get over the finish line because he ran out of fuel. So unfortunate with pit stop that. You can get it just so, like, half a litre wrong.
Oh no!
Oh dear!
He has time.
Where's Chris Bourne? Oh,
Oh,
he's made it! He's made it!
He has time. He has time.
Oh.
Wow, that was so close. That's insane.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Carlo. Hey.
He's out of fuel? He's out of fuel?
Wow. Yeah, but he passed the... Wow, that's incredible.
Oh, he's finished. The race had finished.
Wow.
I didn't see the race had finished. Right.
Wow.
Oh, is it? Yeah, he looks like he's ran out of fuel. Oh, talking about spinning on the last lap and causing it no end of discomfort there. Yeah, Carlo's the winner.
My God, man, he spun in the last turn. He must have had like.
There's John Saunders coming over. Another great podium.
Very nice.
And we've had some great additions to the racing this season, haven't we?
Yes.
And then we got Terry Howard. He's coming over. There you go. There's Terry. And then we've got PJ. Yeah. Whoa! Andreas has decided he doesn't want to come round the corner.
Oh my God! Yeah. Ooh, 3 cars there. Okay.
Yeah, there's an incident there.
Yeah.
3 of them have come round and hit. Yeah, you can see Stewart had hit as well. So this is Bruce. And then Frank behind him. Frank's going for the pass here. He's not going to get it though. Yeah, there's another 2. Frank's another good addition as well. And Melvin, there you go. And that looks like it. We never did driver of the day. Do we? Is the driver of the day a foregone conclusion, do we think?
Yeah, Carlo is.
Do we reckon it's Carlo?
The driver of the day for me. Yeah.
Right.
He just won 2 races in a row.
Yeah, he did indeed. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay, and see if I can get it spot on. It's not as easy as it sounds trying to do this real time, but
I'm sure it's not.
I've got to get the game to acknowledge it, the stream to acknowledge it as well. So let's see if I can get this right. So let me do that. Completely forgot about that driver of the day as well. Never mind, eh? Yeah, there we go. So I'm hoping that when I press this button now, we get Carlo's name. Although I spelt it wrong, my apologies. Van Brabant, isn't it? Yeah, I spelt it wrong. My apologies, but yeah. Driver of the day is Carlo, and I will apologise for misspelling it too.
Well done, Carlo.
Oh, dearie me. Well, thanks very much, everyone, for the stream and watching. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Group 3 race. Thank you very much, all.
Thank you, everyone.